Hello BookTube. Today I received two book packages in the mail. The first is from the University of Chicago Press. I recently ordered 4 volumes of poetry. I recently had the opportunity to order from the Literature and Criticism catalog, which includes books at a 30% discount in the literary criticism and fiction, poetry, translated works, that sort of thing. Unfortunately, only one of the 4 books I ordered was included in the discount, and that collection was Glitter Road by January Gill O'Neill. So this is from Kelly Russell Agaddon. In Glitter Road, the brilliant and beautiful collection of poems by January Gill O'Neill, we are taken from truth to tenderness, old love to new love, the northeast to the deep south, and everywhere in between. The engaging lyric forms move seamlessly from Tina Turner to the legacy of Emmett Till to cartwheels to a Hallmark card that hasn't been invented yet, and into John Grisham's bed. O'Neill writes, "I'll take my miracles however they appear these days, and how can we not praise the wounded world with her?" Whether writing about blackness, body, family, nature, or nurture, love or loss, these poems always keep a sense of hope and humor. Glitter Road sparkles and dazzles me, then rings out my heart in the very best way, and as O'Neill writes, if at 4 a.m. you find yourself awake and alone, curled up in your half-empty bed under a flashlight's white light, reading a poem, regret nothing. I will tell you, you won't. These are the poems you need on your nightstand because this is a book you won't be able to put down. Rich with history and her story, these stunning and striking poems are intimate, honest, and always engaging. I cannot recommend this collection enough. Glitter Road is O'Neill's most powerful book yet. The next book I gravitated towards is Night Logic by Matthew Gellman. So I was looking up another book included in the catalog, which I ultimately decided not to pick up. But the press that the University of Chicago Press distributes also published this book in its Tupelo press. So I kind of thought this was interesting, so I picked it up. So this is from April Bernard. Matthew Gellman brings a level of exactness in diction, image, and sound to bear on poems that are intensely personal and yet also generously available to the reader. It is exciting to read work so determined to be truthful and whose truth-telling functions bravely as an implicit political gesture. Beauty is extra and abundant. I also decided to pick up the most recent selected poetry collection from Salim Barakat. This is The Universe All at Once, Selected Poems, which was published earlier this month. And it is translated by Huda Fakhreddine. So Jason Ewan is not a co-translator of this particular volume. I really enjoyed Barakat's earlier selected poetry collection, Come Take a Gentle Stab. So, Salim Barakat, the captivating Kurdish Syrian poet and novelist known for his mastery of Arabic style, is hailed as an enigmatic and intricate figure in contemporary Arabic literature. In The Universe All at Once, he curates, in collaboration with his translator Huda J. Fakhreddine, a selection from his later works, considering them the pinnacle of his poetic career, drawn from pieces composed between 2021 and 2023. The poems in this collection vary from excerpts of an expansive book-length poem to concise, intense fragments. Fakhreddine expertly renders his writing in English a courageous and praiseworthy attempt to challenge the barriers of the untranslatable. This volume not only showcases the prolific author's poetic evolution, but also features a comprehensive interview with Barakat, conducted by Fakhreddine. The interview delves into Barakat's early influences, hobbies, talents, reader expectations, and reflections on displacement, childhood, and interpersonal connections. Together, The Universe All at Once presents the best of Barakat's latest poetry to his readers and allows invaluable insight into the writing processes and motivations of a visionary modern poet. So, really looking forward to reading that. And sticking with Arabic poetry and translation, I also picked up The Screams of War, selected poems by Akram Alkatreb, translated by Jonas Elbousty. Akram Alkatreb's verses capture the sense of the quotidian during war. His words, mere murmurs engraved on stones, long for and despair over an irrevocable past. At the heart of Alcatreb's work lies a preoccupation with the trauma and the profound burden of alienation that accompanies exile. These memories are shrouded by the scars of sleep, and words find themselves nostalgic for destruction. The ubiquity of violence that Alkatreb channels into his poetry does not tolerate enclaves of innocence. The Screams of War is an unforgettable testament to the resilience of the human spirit and a stark reminder of the harsh realities faced by those trapped in conflict. So, really looking forward to this one as well. So, to recap, I picked up The Screams of War, selected poems by Akram Alkatreb, translated by Jonas Elbousty. Universe All at Once, selected poems by Salim Barakat, translated by Huda J. Fakhreddine. Glitter Road by January Gill O'Neill. And Night Logic by Matthew Gellman. I will be back with another, the other package of books here in a moment. So until then, BookTube, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe.